Relax.
So were you with the group?
Hold on, Ethan. Hold
Oh,
on.
sorry.
Jesus Christ.
He's excited.
Let me hit record.
Dude,
Ethan. All right, hold on.
I didn't even know anything happened until they mentioned it the other day, and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Then he didn't know how bad it was.
Yeah, I didn't realize how bad it was.
Oh, it was bad, bro. I'm still learning how to walk again.
Shit.
Yeah,
right,
I've got
All right, 1 second, guys. All right, everybody, welcome back to Open Mat Chat. This is episode 56. We have a returning guest, Cory Holbrook. He's a local MMA fighter here out of Kentucky. And if you guys are listening just on our podcast stations and not watching the video, he is currently in the hospital, laid up in bed. And you've been in the hospital since when?
since May 25th, since I won the middleweight title last year.
Oh my god! So what happened, bro?
We was obviously out riding. We were just at the swimming hole, partying and stuff. And then we were coming back, and I was coming over this hill on a straight shot, doing like 100, 110 on the bike.
Fuck.
And yeah, there was no sign, and there was a grass patch right there at the top of the hill when we were coming down. So I was doing 100 coming over the hill. So I seen the wall. When I saw the wall, I knew the bike was going down. It was just a matter of how bad is it going to be when it goes down. So I immediately hit the clutch, killed all power of the engine. I hit the back brake to try to get the back tire to slow down a little bit so I could lean in to one of the corners. And at that grass patch, and the back tire started rotating all the way back around the bike. So I slammed it again to try to get it to rotate back around the other side, and it did. And when I went to lean in to go right, it ran out of tire. And when I ran out of tire, I missed the first wall. The wall would have went into directly and jumped up in the grass into another wall.
Where was this at?
Jessamine County.
Where's that?
Nicholasville.
Nicholasville.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
And so you had a passenger?
I did have a passenger.
You did.
Yeah.
Male or female?
We're not going to talk about that because I'm already in trouble about it.
Oh. Okay. Well, the passenger was okay.
Yes. The passenger got they got out the first day.
Okay.
Because they have my backpack on.
Saved her.
Yeah. First of all, what dude is riding around with dudes on the back of their bike?
Yeah. I was trying to give you I was trying to help you out, bro.
Oh, well, I fucked myself on that one. I'll be hearing about that later.
Dang, is that your knuckles?
Yes, sir.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was so much worse, bro. When they were cleaning.
Explain your injuries real quick for people that are just tuning in.
Okay, so I completely broke my patella in my left knee, and the gash in the knee was so deep that it was basically into the joint. So there's barely any cartilage left in my left knee. They were able to fix it. My right knee was way worse. There was debris, asphalt, leaves, whatever, sticks inside of my right knee. And they had to drain the joint. And they didn't even know if they were going to be able to fix it. They thought they might even have to do a skin graft to fix it because it wouldn't pull together. So they were able to figure that out and fix that. And then My scapula is completely broken.
So that's the shoulder blade, right?
Yeah, my right shoulder. My right scapula is broken. My left clavicle is completely broken. There's like 3 inches between the bone and my clavicle.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's literally in two complete pieces. And
Wow.
then yeah, the road rash down the right side of
So you
my
laid it
leg.
down, and the bike just kind of thrashed to the other side and tore your knee and your shoulder up.
I think that's kind of what happened. Um, I mean, as soon as I saw the wall, my adrenaline went into
Right.
overdrive, and I slowed it all down and tried to control it as much as I could.
Mhm.
Because what I was trying to do was get it to where I could lean into the corner and still wrap it back around the corner.
Right.
But that grass patch killed me on the tire,
Yeah.
and
So
I
did
couldn't.
did you go
Yeah.
across your lane in the next lane? Or did you stay
Um,
on your side of the road?
we were pretty much in the middle of the road.
Yeah. Lucky no
I
car.
ended on the right side, I think. Nah, there wasn't no cars out there.
Yeah, that's good.
No,
Yeah.
there weren't no cars out there. I mean, we ride the twisties all the time, so I was in my mind. If I could have got it down to 80, I could have wrapped it around that corner and been fine. But I couldn't because I hit the grass patch and the back brake at the same time, and the tire went
Yeah.
wrapped all the way around the right side. I had to get it to wrap all the way back around the left side. I think my passenger got thrown off actually,
So,
which probably saved him.
right.
So
Oh,
I had a
man.
helmet on, otherwise I'd probably be dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably wouldn't be talking to us.
I have no cartilage left in either knee.
Fuck.
Like I have
Yeah. So you
very
haven't
little.
walked, right?
I can semi walk on my right leg if I have like a walker and
Right.
somebody to help me get up.
They did surgery already on your knee, right?
Yeah, they did. It was emergency surgery.
That was to like put everything back together?
That was to put everything back together, yeah, and clean them out. I mean, like when they cleaned it immediately. And of course, like when I got to the hospital, they were like, "We're gonna test you for coronavirus," and I was like, "You're not putting that up my fucking nose. I almost just died. Get me back where I need to go."
Oh my god.
And they've
Yeah,
got me
that
on all kinds of drugs, dude. And I'm like, then when they did clean it, so they were like, "Well, we're not gonna put up your nose and we'll swab your throat." And my mom's standing there. She's like, "Just do it and get over with. We don't have time for this bullshit. We got other shit to worry about."
Yeah.
right.
She was like, "It doesn't. If he has it or he doesn't, he's going to the OR regardless. So, like, why are we doing this?"
Yeah. Reconnect
And
my fucking leg. I don't care if I got the flu.
duh,
Yeah.
it's stupid as hell, man. I'm at Cardinal Hill now. They tried to get me to wear a mask here twice, and I told them, "Fuck no, I'm doing
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable enough as it is." And everyone's excuses, "Oh, it's not for you, it's for other people. Protect the other people." And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about the other people. I'm not promoting your narrative.
Right.
You can wear one if you want. I'm not.
Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to get you on. I mean, for one, I've already been checking on you and stuff, but I wanted to get you on the podcast a little because you're pretty open about all this bullshit and all these shutdowns and I was just curious if you ran into that corona problem, them trying to test you and then they're preventing people to come see you, right?
Oh, dude,
Oh god, yeah, I know.
So when I was at UK, right, they had to bring. I started going the fuck off when I was at UK. I mean, like they brought like house administration in. Like the nurses were like, "Oh, you can't see this person," and I was like, they're sitting out in the parking lot for 2 days because they thought I'm fucking dead. They're fucking coming in here."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Well, it's against policy." I'm like, "I don't give a fuck about what your policy is. They're fucking coming in here." I was like, "You need to go whoever's above your head, bring administration in here. We can talk about it because I don't give a fuck." Like, I almost died not even 24 hours ago. This person is coming in this room.
Right.
And eventually they got to. because I'm not going to shut up, and I don't care.
Yeah.
And I've had nurses walk out because I'll like start, quoting statistics. Like they'll be like, well, people our age have died. And I'm like, yeah, a whole what trillionth of a 1% of the population globally is affected. And then they'll just walk away, walk out. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I think I made her mad.
Yeah.
A little bit.
When
I'm playing that
they're
bullshit.
cleaning,
And
when they're cleaning you up, they're probably like, yeah, motherfucker.
oh yeah, dude. Yeah, dog. Well, it's so funny. And of course now the coronavirus has just magically disappeared off the face of the earth.
It turned into riots. That's what happened.
Yeah, but what they don't realize, dude, is it's not even they're using the people that are behind everything are using black people as martyrs.
Oh, I know.
That's what they're
This is
doing.
exactly what people want to happen. And that's
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I mean that's in the law. Create civil unrest, initiate martial law. Boom. Countries weaken from within. And any vet will tell you, like Ian Lawler, any of those guys, they'll all tell you they don't want that. The people that are telling you, oh, we want a civil war, da, 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 they're these college kids that have no idea what real war looks like. And I've had people, tell me, oh, this country's already a war zone. I'm like, dude, you have no idea.
Yeah. A little bit different than having fucking grenades and rockets launched at you and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
we'll cover some of this stuff, but I still have a few questions about your accent.
Okay.
If you get Cory started, like it's gonna go.
Yeah, I know. I don't shut up.
So were you with other people? Like who called 911 and did an ambulance or helicopter come?
I'm usually never riding by myself because number one, we run from police so much. We don't like running from police alone. And number two, if somebody goes down, especially when we're riding around the twisties, if we're in an area that's got a lot of twisties, we don't like to be by ourselves because if somebody goes down and gets hurt bad enough, they're not getting up. Like me, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to get up and find my phone. I mean, the paramedics said I almost died. I mean, they said that I went out multiple times. They were trying to revive me. And so there was like 4 or 5 bikes, and I had a truck following me. He's actually the one that called 911 and got my mom to the hospital. And then there was multiple other people.
So the ambulance came, got you, and took you straight to UK?
Yep, straight to UK.
So that's a pretty good ride, right? From where you were at.
Oh, I thought we got there in like 2 seconds. They had me on so much shit. I mean, I was in so much pain. Like I tried to get up. I tried to stand up whenever, after I was on the ground and both of my legs just wiped out.
Right.
I went straight down. I couldn't breathe. I thought I was dead.
Yeah. Yeah, that's scary stuff, dude.
And I mean, like most fighters can attest to that. I mean, when you get, because this is like the 3rd time I've been in this moment where I thought I was dead. One was like last year when I flipped my car over a bridge.
Yeah.
And like I think I told you about that, but at the beginning of it, when I knew that the bike was going down, like I knew the percentage of me saving it was very small.
Right.
But in my mind, I wasn't like, oh, this is gonna hurt. I was like, I need to save this right now. So I was doing everything to just slow down. I tried to save it and I couldn't. And then when I was on the ground, I was like, damn, like I failed. I'm probably gonna die.
Yeah, because
I was laying there,
people don't understand. Like you probably went, good 30 yards sliding.
Yeah, I went down with the bike too. I mean, I was when I got up, when I laid down initially, when I got up and I laid down, all I know is I have just like a faint flash of what the bike looked like next to me.
Right.
And all I can see is like the leaking gas and oil.
At least you had a helmet on, but you did not have the proper gear for twisties. Because when I rode twisties, I had shoulder pads, knee pads, elbow pads, and my knuckles had my mesh gloves.
That's right.
In boots.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
shirtless.
yeah, see?
Ooh.
I was shirtless. They had to cut my pants off. They had to cut everything. I was naked in the back of the ambulance. They had to cut everything off of me.
Yeah, I'm
My
sure half of your
shoes.
pants were shredded to pieces anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. Oh, dude. I don't even know what my knees looked like, and it's probably a good thing because from
Yeah,
what
so that's another thing is, like people don't realize like the road rashes, that's the hardest part to keep clean. Like people end up getting bad infections, and lucky you're a
Yep.
pretty healthy guy, and a lot of steroids probably help.
Dude, I've been off of everything for months.
You're gonna have to start back up, bro.
Dude, I've been trying to get them to prescribe me HGH in here. They won't do it.
You're like,
They won't
dude,
do it. I'm like, do you know how
it helped
fast
me
I
too.
recover with HGH? I'm like, look, I'm a professional athlete. The UFC would give me HGH. You guys should give me HGH.
Oh my god.
And they're like, nah, we can't do that. I'm
we
like,
need
that's discrimination.
we just need a live camera in your hospital room. It'd probably be pretty entertaining. Reality
Yeah.
show.
Well, I mean,
24-hour feed constantly.
The reality
dude,
show.
me and Ashley are back together again for the whatever time. And she was I snuck her in my room at UK, right? Well, when she was in my room, like we were arguing about something on camera. There was a camera in there. So instead of kicking her out, the nurses were just watching it.
It's like a drama show.
Yeah, dude. And
Oh,
they
that's
were like,
awesome.
what was going on in there? I was like, we was just arguing. And I was like, it ain't what it looked like was going on. I was like, what it looked like? I said, it looked like that she was jerking you off under the thing. And I was like, I was like, where did y'all see that? That wasn't happening at all.
Well, you
Was
didn't know
she?
there's
Was
cameras in
she?
there?
Come on.
She really wasn't, I
You
swear.
can tell us, man. You can tell us.
Dude, I'm in so much pain right now.
She was just checking. She was just checking to make sure it was still there, bro.
Dude.
Oh, that'd be the fucking worst. Oh.
Yeah,
Road rat.
dude, I actually had a catheter in, I think, whenever she was up there that time.
Ooh.
Because I wasn't able to pee for like 72 whole hours.
Fuck.
Like when I
Swelled
first
up.
peed, I peed like 1,300 milliliters.
This has got to be so relieving.
Dude, I swear it is.
Hey, so you're at Cardinal Hill. Is that more for like rehab?
Yeah,
to
it's
get
for rehab.
physical therapy and all that stuff? Is that what that place is for?
Yeah, they're talking about doing shock therapy on my left leg
To get
because
the
it's
nerves
basically
working?
yeah, I mean it's basically paralyzed. Like I can't the muscles in it aren't activating from the knee up. So like I can move my ankle and stuff, but like my the lower part of my hip and my quad and my
Your quads feel
hamstring
numb?
won't.
Mhm.
Yeah, well they haven't activated at all since I laid it down.
Did
We've
they give
gotten
you a
the
nerve?
right leg has.
Did they give you a nerve block during surgery?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave me they did all that. They're giving me stuff to like help with the nerve pain and stuff.
Yeah.
But it hurts.
So you're looking at still like how much longer would you like have to be in the hospital right now?
So right now the plan is to get out of here within 14 days.
What's
That
their
may or
plan? That's your plan. What's their plan?
What's the doctor's plan?
they want me to be able to get up and down by myself and do things independently. Because
In
right now
14
I
days?
can't.
Like with a
Yeah.
walker though, right? Something.
With a walker.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're like kick rocks, bro.
Dude. Even when I do fully recover, like they're talking about in a year, I'm gonna have to come back and they're gonna have to do another knee surgery to fix the cartilage because I have like none.
Nothing left.
Fuck.
And I'm just like, dude, like that's gonna be a whole nother like, oh great, my summer's gone again,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know?
So you'd
Yeah,
be looking
so-
at up to 3 years of very little training and no fighting.
Yeah,
Oh,
at least. I mean,
Yeah.
they're talking about right now that I might never be able to fight again.
They always say that though.
Yeah,
Doctors
yeah, yeah.
They do.
Remember Frank Mir was
Yeah.
in the same thing when he got hit by that truck.
His whole leg shattered though, Frank.
Yeah.
And his hip.
What's
Wait,
that?
title
What's
again.
up? Yeah.
It's time for your sponge bath, sir.
They
Another
gotta check
catheter?
my vitals real quick.
Do you have to get off?
No, I don't have to get off. Can we do this in like an hour?
Do everything in an hour?
Can we do this in like an hour?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
VIP, bro.
Sure, hey, buddy. You call me when you're ready, okay?
Appreciate it. I'm on a podcast. That's why I'm asking. All right, I'm back,
Yeah,
guys.
Really confused.
She's trying, what the fuck? Who's he talking to this long?
I've had that happen a couple of times since I've been in here.
Right.
I'm like, who are you talking to? The homies, bro. The
Yeah,
homies.
what's
Yeah,
the
dude,
fucking matter,
that's-
doctor?
That's the problem. Like, I could be kept up in the hospital, but as long as I have my friends there throughout the day.
Mhm.
But with all this Corona stuff,
Yeah.
I have like one visitor, family. Are they letting friends in yet?
They let Ashley in here at 2 from 2 to 6, but it's only her, and then my mom can come just
Okay.
about whenever. Just
So-
because she's a nurse,
Oh yeah.
so she's doing everyone's job for free, so they don't care if she comes.
Yeah.
But like it's exclusive because nobody else here is allowed to do that.
Yeah, that's right. I've heard that stuff. That's why I was asking. You're having to sneak people in and stuff.
Well, here's the thing too, is like she's the only one that knows how to like move me without seriously hurting me,
Right.
because my left leg, it cannot bend. If it bends, then we have to do all of this over again.
Mhm.
So my left leg has to stay straight at all times, but my right leg can bend. My right leg being able to bend is the only reason I can even like move.
That's crazy, dude. What about your back and stuff? Just road rash, no injuries?
No, the doctors at UK said that one of the big reasons why I survived was because of the muscle density
Yeah.
and
That's
and
safe,
like
people, man.
Mhm.
from shoulder to shoulder. They're like, you didn't have any padding on, but that was basically your armor, because the middle of my back didn't get touched.
Yeah.
My lats got touched very little, and my internal organs were fine. My stomach's fine.
Yeah,
But-
it's true, man. Your body being healthy, conditioned, muscular, that stuff saves lives, man. And
Mhm.
Kevin Hart was
Yeah.
talking about that with Joe Rogan about how they said that his spine would have snapped if he didn't have that core strength. And
Yeah.
built up.
Yeah,
Didn't his
and
car like
right-
catch on fire or some shit?
Kevin
Kevin
Hart
Hart?
He's fireproof.
flipped off a cliff or something.
Yeah.
That's what they said too whenever I flipped my car, they said the same thing. They're like, your size is probably what kept you from getting injured. And like right now, the where both of my shoulders are broken, what's keeping me able to actually like do things and put weight on them is the muscle inside of my shoulders. It's literally holding everything
Yeah.
in place right now.
Do
If
you have to
if
have
I was
surgery
like-
on that?
They won't do surgery on it.
No, it just heals.
Yeah, unless it heals like super weird, they'll go in and re-break it and try to seal it, try to put it together. But otherwise, they don't really do anything for it.
So they kind of treat it like a rib. You just got to stay off of it.
They actually want me to stay on it.
They want them to
Yep,
use
they
it.
want me to do as much with it as possible so that all of that scar tissue will build
we're-
back up in there.
Okay.
So looking at you, it's your right side from us.
This is my right side right here,
Oh, okay.
and this is my left side.
Okay. That's
So,
lower.
like, yeah.
I can see it. From
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Kinda-
if I stand up and do something, you can actually see the bone push out.
Ugh.
Gross.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's gonna be fucking gross.
So
They was talking about like a lot of people when they break their clavicle, they have like one shoulder that's like way up and the other one's not. And like right now, my lat is actually keeping my shoulder anchored
yeah,
so that it doesn't go crazy. Because if it goes crazy like and it stays like that, I'm gonna have them re-break it. Because I'm not walking around like that.
Don't want to be lopsided.
Hell no.
Hey, so how? So I'm sure you're like, I'm gonna ride again.
Yes.
So how many lectures have you been getting from like the mom?
Oh, my mom doesn't care.
No, she not lecturing you. You're not
She
gonna ever
doesn't
get
give
on
a shit.
bike?
Nope, she don't give a shit. Ashley, on the other hand, has told me that
You're
it's
not
either
riding.
her or the bike. She gave me an ultimatum, and then
That's tough because when you're thinking about it right now, what you want to really ride, you know.
yeah, yeah. So basically, I guess she's just gonna, if she wants me to live, she'll just be a perfect girlfriend.
I mean, you could say no bike because it's gonna be a while anyway.
It's gonna be a long time.
Yeah.
A very long time. I mean,
Because
I've got to
you need to buy a new
my
bike.
bike's totaled. I'm not buying a new bike right now. I mean, I owe 6,000 on the bike that's totaled. I had no insurance.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, dude, I ride with no plates, no license, no insurance. I ride with none of that shit.
Oh, is that why you have to
We-
run from the cops all the time?
No, we run from cops because we do 160 down the interstate.
Yeah.
Another reason why you gotta run from the cops all the time.
They don't chase you. You go fast.
Oh, they try. I was in Nicholasville the other day, and this cop tried to light me up from the other side of the road. I was like, really?
Yeah.
And I was doing like I was only doing like 120 on Nicholasville Road. I'd like immediately as soon as I saw him, I was like, bye bye.
I know.
Dropped a gear. I was hitting 160 within like 2 seconds. I didn't even see him anymore.
Are you gonna invest in better gear?
I actually have a full armor jacket and everything.
Hey man, I
I do.
hate it. I used to like to ride shirtless or in a tank top, but every time I'd go hit twisties, I'd get on my R1 for twisties. I had an R6, it was my stunt bike. My R1 was twisties, pick up the girl, put her on the back, go show off. But I always
And then you play with the R6.
Yeah. But man, twisties, dude, I used to be able to put my knee on the ground. So
That's what I do. I'll grab concrete.
Yeah, so after seeing a few accidents, I was like, dude, I'm always gonna wear my gear when I go do twisties.
Well, you're more confident too, and you got it on.
You are, but I'd wear my full gear doing twisties, and then I'd wear just tennis shoes, tank top on the freeway doing wheelies, sitting on my handlebars. It made no sense, but I was young. I was early, 2021. I didn't care, We rode for Rough Riders, like it just what fear, put in me. And I've seen plenty of accidents. I've had 3 guys in our group die in front of us. I've had a buddy go down doing a stand-up wheelie, and as he fell off the back of the bike, he held onto the back seat and dragged his legs on the freeway. And he dragged his legs so bad on the freeway that he did the same thing. He shaved his kneecaps till they were nothing, and they had to take his hip bones. They had to take his hip bones and make them new kneecaps. He was wow.
Dude, I feel that.
Yeah,
deep.
that's what I'm saying. It's horrible, man.
I got lucky though that none of my joints or none of my tendons none of them got damaged.
Yeah, and you had a helmet. Like, man, when I first moved to Kentucky like 12 years ago, I had just sold all my bikes. And I was like, my kid was about to be born. I was like, man, I'm not gonna ride no more because I don't ride safe. And then I
don't either.
I was like, it'd be so nice to ride out here. There's no helmet law. Like, how nice would that be? Just the wind hit your face. And then I'm like, no, I'm glad I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
my
smart.
buddy gave me a helmet because he got tired of me riding the way that I do without one. And I don't know what my helmet looks like, but I hope that my Cena on the side of my helmet is okay.
Well, you better give that dude a big hug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dog. He probably saved my life.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. The helmet. Yeah, definitely. With all the damage you had, I'm sure you flipped around quite a bit on the ground.
Yeah, I'm pretty messed up. Well, it got ripped off my head.
Yeah. I like
Oh, shit.
Like I have all this bruising up here and through my neck. Like when I first went down, I couldn't move my head, and the pain in my neck was so bad that they were afraid that like I couldn't feel my arms or legs.
So they thought you broke your neck.
Yeah, as soon as I like actually laid down, I laid down and my head hit the ground. Like I couldn't feel my arms or legs. And then it was like seconds later, I had a flashlight in my eyes. They were trying to wake me up, and you know, like whatever, like stay with me, whatever. But I couldn't feel my arms or my legs. And then and it was what ended up happening was the strap on my helmet got ripped off of my head from my neck up. Instead of coming out this way, it came straight
Yeah.
back off me,
Mm.
and that's what caused that trauma to my neck.
Yeah. It's like you got hung for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's horrible.
literally.
I seen a helmet one time. We were in the mountains on twisties, and a guy was coming down, and he fell off and he slid. He had his full gear on, and he slid under the guardrail, and the chin of the helmet caught him, and his body was hanging. And we pulled him back up. And that's
Did it break his neck?
No,
Yeah.
it didn't break his neck, dude. He fucking lived.
Holy shit, dude! That's an act of God.
It sprained his neck and stuff, but man, if he would have went down, you're like 3
He's
4,
dead.
he would have died.
It's also 3 inches
Yeah.
taller. Actually,
Yeah.
pretty good.
He's 3 inches taller, bro.
So how many people were with you when you guys were riding?
Probably 10, 15.
Yeah, it's a scary sight too, just witnessing
Mhm.
a motorcycle.
Oh yeah, I mean Tyler, he was behind me in the truck. He probably saw the whole thing.
Yeah, that's
And I was about to buy a 360 GoPro,
it's like
and yeah, if I'd have had that mounted when that happened,
that'd have been a crazy
Yeah.
shot for sure.
we'd have been on like 2020 like worst accident,
Oh,
like
yeah.
worst crashes or some shit, worst bike accidents.
For sure, dude. What
Because I
kind of
bet it
bike-
was gnarly.
What was your bike?
Huh?
What is your-
CBR 600RR.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's
Yep. Now it's just a pile of plastic and
It was
stuff.
a CBR.
yeah.
It was. It is no longer.
Where,
I mean, the
where's
frame's bent all the way up in the middle of the bike.
Is that your house?
Yeah, it's at the house right now.
To make it a go kart.
I'm debating if I'm gonna fix it, sell it for parts, or file bankruptcy. Because the finance company that I went through decided to sell me some bullshit, and it was an extra $1,000. And basically, what it was supposed to do was they were going to pay for all of my living expenses if I was to wreck the bike or anything were to happen.
Mhm.
And we found out after I actually wrecked the bike that actually all it does is just takes care of my bill until I'm cleared to work by a doctor. So it doesn't do shit.
Mm.
And when I bought it, basically they made that the way that they sold it to me was not the way that it was, and I didn't figure that out. So I got my first bill, but only $50 a month was going to the principal, and $200 a month was going to interest.
Oh my god.
So they ended
Mm.
up by the end of it, I'll end up paying like $30,000 on it. And so at this point, I'm just like, well, that's like, fuck you. I'm gonna file bankruptcy, and you all can eat it.
Yeah, it's true. Nowadays, you can file bankruptcy and build your credit within a year back up.
Mm.
I know that's what my mom said.
It's not
What
like
she
back
told
in the
me.
day where it was a horrible thing.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, it's just kind of like a fuck you, because I mean,
To them,
like, I almost died, and y'all ain't even gonna honor what you said. And I mean, my mom picked the paper up, and that's what it says. It says they'll pay my payment or whatever, but they didn't sell it to me like that.
Mhm.
And I mean, who's reading 30 pages of fine print?
Yeah.
A female.
Yeah.
Female who's not buying a fucking CBR 600.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. You in there, you excited you about to get a freaking bike, dude. Ain't nobody reading 30 pages of nonsense. I want to get on my damn bike.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, bro. It did be like that.
You can't even drink beer in there, huh?
Gah!
You
Nope.
just,
That would be awful. Somebody put
Going
this
through
in
withdrawals.
my IV bag.
That's what we need to do. We need to sneak
Hey,
in.
man, I was trying, when I was at the UK, I was trying to get them to give me shots, and I couldn't. I just couldn't talk them into it.
That's
I was like,
funny.
bring me a shot.
That's
So I'm
wonder-
pretty sure I can take it.
I wonder what one shot through the IV bag would put your blood alcohol at.
Oh my god. I don't know. I think Cory and
Instant death.
Yeah, probably.
weren't you guys butt chugging? Weren't you guys butt chugging beer on Kelly Patrick show?
Oh yeah, that's right. No, I was getting the video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I shoot the pornos. They do the dirty.
That's accessory.
That's right. It is accessory. I just like to watch, you know.
Bro,
That's my favorite.
you got a TV in that room?
I do. I've had my PS4 hooked up to every TV except for this one.
You try to watch porn there?
I can't because I can't hook up to it. Plus, dude, I just got my
Catheter,
first
bro.
boner. I just got my first boner after the accident, like yesterday. So that finally woke up.
You're like, yes. Nurse like, what's wrong? Look, it needs a clean.
it.
Needs a
Clean it. To clean these dirty thoughts. Dude, I've been having some crazy dreams in here too.
Is it the meds, you think?
Probably that and the pain.
Or all the ghosts?
Could be the ghost. I've heard some wild shit happening in here, bro.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
I've had people sending me like homemade cakes and shit while I'm in here. I'm already down to 190 pounds. I'll probably be like 180, 170 by the time I finally get to do anything.
Next fight at 155, 2021.
Psych. First thing I'm doing is getting back on shit and getting big as fuck. First
Yeah, dude.
order of business.
That's messed up. They won't give you that.
Huh?
That's messed up. They won't give you nothing in there. The good stuff.
I would think that they would. I mean, it would dramatically increase my recovery rate.
Right. It'll get you out of there quicker.
Yeah, that's what you'd think.
Oh, for sure. Especially with the bone breaks and the skin issues too. Because my collagens, I mean, it would be through the roof.
Right.
I would think that they would be treating it with that. They would be giving me collagen to increase the skin growth.
That's
But
crazy, dude.
it's whatever.
What are your teammates saying? They're just like, you fuck.
No, they're just like, hey man, let me know if you need anything. And I'm like,
We were just talking to Trent. Me and Trent were talking, and a few guys at the gym right before this happened. And we're like, yeah, we'll message Cory and see if he wants to be part of your fight camp because Trent wants to fight as soon as the fight pops up.
mhm.
And then this happened, and I told Trent, I was like, bro, good luck. You're not going to be able to get Cory out. He's like, why? You didn't see? He got in a motorcycle accident.
Yeah, dude.
A lot of people didn't hear about it, I guess.
I mean, I can like come in and help him with his stand up, but I can't spar with him.
No, hell no. You're going to take it easy right now, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like if I move, I mean, when's his fight? When's he supposed to fight?
I don't know. We're looking for August.
August. This is June, right? June, July,
Mhm.
August. I should be able to walk by then.
Hope
I mean,
so.
I can probably come in and help him with his boxing. I won't be able to hold pads though, more than likely.
Mm.
No, not with your shoulder.
No, yeah,
bro.
not with 2 broken shoulders.
I mean, they should be healed by then, but
You're gonna have to
not
be safe.
enough to do pad work. I mean, I'll have to build that back up,
Yeah, dude.
you know.
I mean, it's good.
I mean,
It's good to be tough and stuff, but you got to be smart.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I want Trent to win his fight too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't mind coming and help him when I get out, but
Painful. Every time I see your
Huh?
knuckle, I'm just like, oh fuck.
oh, dude, you should have seen it when I got to the hospital. It's healed since then.
Fuck.
Yeah, man.
I
And this
mean,
was
like, you couldn't
like a
even-
week ago, you said? Week
Yeah,
and a
you
half
couldn't
ago?
even see fingers. Like my hand was destroyed.
Like 10 days ago, 11 days ago.
Was it? Has it been that long?
Right? It's the first.
7 days ago. It's been exactly a week.
So Monday.
Yeah.
I'm actually recovering decently fast.
I'd say you
But-
would, dude. You're a healthy dude.
Yeah.
I wish I was still on shit because I'd be recovering faster.
Ethan,
Yeah.
you got to make him a little cake with some.
With a little bit of GH in there.
Yeah, don't actually eat the cake. It'll have a needle in it. So
I mean, I could get you a good gallon of booby milk.
Hey,
Yeah.
dog.
God,
That's
damn,
where it's
Bro.
at. I actually didn't even think about that.
Aki's still breastfeeding, bro.
I did not even think about that. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
That's why, bro. Booby
Bro,
milk,
I'm trying to get like you, bro.
booby milk, bro. Off the tap.
Out the titties.
Yeah, and Marcus said he has all that colostrum,
From the baby
What's
cow.
that?
just gallons and gallons of
Oh,
colostrum.
I'm
yeah,
gonna start bottling it, bro.
I would.
It should. Are they do they give you any like vitamins and stuff if you ask, like, say, hey, I want to be on this vitamin?
It depends. Like I told them to put me on HGH when I got here, and I told them to do that at UK. I was like, "Yo, I'm an athlete. Like, this is what we need to do." And they were like, "Nah, we can't do that." And I was like, you need to." And I can only have one person here, so like, I can't get it.
Who's Ashley Jenkins?
That's our girl.
Okay, that's what I thought. She's watching right now. What's up, Ashley?
Is she watching? Is she watching it?
She's watching. She just
I
got on.
told her I was on the podcast.
She needs to figure out a way to sneak you in some good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't want me doing any of the good stuff either.
It's for recovery.
Yeah.
That's what I've been
Recovery.
saying. She thinks it's gonna fuck me up if I do it until I'm healed.
No, it'll help you heal.
That's all it does. It's the fountain of youth.
It is. Yeah. Yeah, that's messed up. That they won't. Are they letting you get anything? Like, can you get your own food delivered?
Oh yeah, I get like
Yeah.
food delivered. I get like I have a button I push if I need to go to the bathroom. Like I get anything I want here.
That's good.
It is. I mean, but it's not worth it. I'm
No,
in so much
that's
pain.
You know,
I mean, now it's just like, I mean, the pain meds at this point just take the edge off.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it puts me to the pain puts me to sleep at night and it wakes me up at night. So I get to like sleep and I'm awake. And I'm asleep and I'm awake.
Ethan could send you some marijuana cookies.
What? No, that's illegal.
Oh, it is?
That's
Well, I
illegal
mean,
in Kentucky. I cannot do that.
CBD cookies.
Yeah, CBD cookies. I can do that.
Hey, I do enjoy some good legal
Some CBD. Yes.
marinara.
CBD will help you heal.
I do
Yeah.
enjoy some good CBDs.
Yeah.
There you go.
Call me later.
Send them in through USPS so they can't check it.
Just tell
Send
Danielle.
this so they can't check it. That would be nice. That shit would put me to sleep.
What hospital does your mom work at? Not around
She works
here?
at Baptist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She wasn't like at UK.
She what?
I was wondering if she worked at UK when you were there.
No, she was there all the whole time though. Her and Ashley both were.
So nurses are kind of cool. Like, okay, that's a nurse. We'll let her.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Cronies.
something like that. That's how it is here for the most part. They just kind of let her do what she wants.
That's good.
It is good because
Well, they back.
like I don't have to worry about anything. You
So
know?
did you get to watch the UFC?
Nope.
No, you missed it.
Man, that was a good card too.
The last one.
Yeah, this weekend.
Wow. Yeah.
Didn't Tyrone Woodley get knocked out?
No,
Mm-mm.
he got worked.
Yeah.
But he didn't
He
get
got
knocked
shit
out.
kicked in. No. Almost
I
got
know.
knocked out that first round, but
Yeah.
survived.
Yeah, Gilbert
And then he
Burns.
didn't win.
He looked awesome.
How many fights has he lost in a row now?
Just 2, I think.
Just 2.
Is it just 2?
Yeah.
But he's had
got
2
only-
fights in 3 years.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh.
see.
Yeah, that's why.
He
He's
needs to
done.
get more active.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's done.
That's coming from me. I won't be fighting till next year
Yeah, but you have a good
in
excuse.
December.
You need to hook up
Shit.
your Xbox so you could watch the fight.
Yeah, I need to get my PS4 hooked up in here, dude. I'm gonna be here for a while, but somebody gotta bring me a TV.
They don't have a TV in there?
They do, but it's like one of the old ones that doesn't have a hookup for the HDMI.
Oh my God.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Someone get this man a TV in there.
I've got one, dude. My buddy Ty he'll bring it to me if I ask him to.
Yeah. That way, if you have the ESPN Plus app, that's what it was on.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Dog, that man picked me up out of my wheelchair and put me in the back of the car to get me here by himself. He's like, I got you, bro. Fucking picked my ass up, put me in the back of the car.
The fuck, he's so heavy. Okay, never mind. Somebody.
Somebody help.
It would have been
Nice, bro,
It would have been better if they just pulled up a trailer and wheeled you into the trailer and strapped you down, and then
You don't move him. You just keep his neck straight.
strap
Hey,
you
that
down.
wouldn't have been a bad idea, actually. I was moving around crazy in the back of that car, though. I was like, yo, hey,
Feeling good.
we got a cripple back here.
So what do you do to
can't-
fill your day?
Well, I'm trolling on Facebook. As
I mean, yeah,
usual.
that's normal.
I love doing that. That fills a lot of my time. Physical therapy, and I eat a lot. And,
What do they take you somewhere for physical therapy there?
Yeah.
They got like a gym here, kind of a gym. They got like a lot of them.
Do they have a like swimming pool for therapy
Mhm.
later on? When you
I think they do. But I'm not sure. Like right now, where I'm still learning how to walk, like just walking for me is considered physical therapy.
Yeah.
certain movements, getting your leg off the bed, up and down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just trying to flex my quad. is
Trying to get those
physical
muscles
therapy.
firing back again.
Yeah, and they're still dead in my left leg. Like they're not doing anything still.
So is your leg just completely numb? Like, can you feel like touch and
I can feel
sensation and
touch,
stuff?
yeah. Yeah,
Just-
the nerves are there. It's just getting the muscle to wake up.
Okay.
Hey, you can't go visit them and stab them in the leg.
That would be ideal.
Like, what is that? What's that movie?
Ricky Bobby,
Yes.
I cannot feel my leg.
Why'd you let me do that?
Exactly what happened, bro.
They're playing basketball and he's like kicking the other people in the wheelchairs.
Thanks, can't walk.
Oh my god, I love that movie. Yeah, that's exactly how it would be.
Yeah.
No, that's good, dude. Like people don't understand being in shape, being healthy, actually pays off too. When something bad happens,
It does.
life,
You
death.
know, if I was a little skinny beta boy, I probably would have died in that accident.
No, for sure, dude. Yeah, dude. So scary.
Shout
man.
out to all my little guys out there.
This is your third major.
Yeah, this is
Right.
my third one. This is my third near-death experience.
The other two were cars.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, and this is
I don't even remember the first one, but I know it's 3. I remember the most recent one, which was the car. I should have died, and I thought I was dying in that. I was almost positive. Like when the car went up in the air and the left side got ripped off of it, I was like, "Oh, this is it." Like I'm not making it out of this one. This is a wrap. And I was already tired at the time. Like I was sleepy. Like
right.
okay, I guess let's go to sleep for a long time.
I'm just gonna close my eyes for a second.
Yeah, I mean that's what
Okay.
happened. You know, I fell asleep.
That's what a lot of people that that fall asleep at the wheel. That's what they say. I was just closing my eyes for 1 second, and then boom, they're asleep.
See, I was just driving, and then out of nowhere, I woke up, and there's a guardrail in front of me. I was like, "Shit!
God.
How did we get here?"
Your poor mom, dude. I just can imagine because I'm a parent, and I can only imagine like the worst. Like it goes through my mind.
Yeah.
My mom keeps a pretty good poker face. She hides it with laughter.
Like, you dumbass.
Yeah.
Deep down, she's like,
Yeah, like
dude.
she's like, I don't care if you get another bike, but at the same time, she's like, it's gonna be a while. You know, don't worry about that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the bike at your house? Did you have it taken over there?
I don't know how I got there. I just know it's there.
Sure. No pictures of it yet.
I've got pictures of it.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think when you see the pictures?
It's like my child
Your
got hit
baby.
by a bus.
How it was with my bike. Like they're babies, man.
Yeah, that was my baby, and now it's in a wheelchair. Like
And
me.
just like human babies, they're always trying to kill themselves and kill you somehow.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the bike's dead. I mean, for the most part. I mean, like the frame's bent, so I mean, it's pretty much
Yeah.
it's fucked.
Are those
There's probably no bringing it back.
CBR's aluminum frames?
All bikes.
They're all
I think
aluminum?
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a bike, even a scratch, I forgot what the depth has to be on it. It's pretty, not even that deep of a scratch can total a bike, considered total.
Nice
Yeah, once
tits.
you bend the frame, it's a wrap. If you bend that frame at all, it's totaled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same as the bike.
Were you with Damien when he went down too?
Nope. I actually put Damien's bike in the back of the truck though to get it out. He went down kind of similar, but they come around the corner, and from what I understood, they slowed down instead of hitting the corner. And you know, when you do that, you kind of target asphyxiate.
Right.
And so
Hit 'em?
that's how. No, I think they both hit the wall. I'm not sure. I know an R1 got destroyed in that because there was 2 of them. 2 of them went down. They both went down together.
Yeah,
On
didn't
the
he get
same
rear-ended
corner.
or something?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he did. Maybe that is what happened.
Yeah.
Maybe he slowed down too much and got rear-ended.
Yeah, the R1 looked way worse than, and it was like deep in the grass. Like we had to get it out of the side of the wall, like out of the mountain.
Yeah, just embedded.
Was that out there where
Yeah.
you were riding? Like the same spot?
No, totally different area.
Mm.
Totally different.
Yeah, so
Totally different area.
we raced through Santa Cruz, through these mountains in Northern California. And we were going through like these multi-million-dollar homes, and they would get mad because, it's noisy when you have a bunch of racers going through canyons. So they would assholes would throw gravel on the turns to fuck us up. Yeah, we used to have
That's
to go
just dangerous.
We had to go sweep some of the roads before we go ride because we knew this house for sure they threw gravel. Let's go fucking.
See, that's a great way to get your house fucked up, though.
Yeah, we never thought about doing anything like that. Like we
Mhm.
just knew that these fuckers were mad and pissed off, so they would go throw gravel. Literally buy
We
gravel.
were on a we was on a group ride one day. There's like 15 of us, and we were running from the cops. And I'm not gonna mention names because we run from the police too much. But he has a monitor on his bike that Bluetooths into his helmet and reads the police scanners. And we were on a highway, and he heard whatever the call out is for road spikes on the scanner, and they called it like 15 miles ahead because they knew how fast we were going.
Right.
So he redid the GPS and put it in, and we'd followed him right off like into a back country, like twisty as hell, gunning it through there. I mean, we were like probably 100 miles out of the way by the time we actually stopped and turned around and figured out where we were. But like, if we would have hit those spikes, like we all would have died.
Yeah,
It would have
I'm
been
flying.
murder.
Front
Yeah.
tire, boom, gone.
Yeah, they were pissed. I mean, they might not even have been talking about us, but
Yeah.
better
Not
safe
gonna-
than sorry.
Not going to take that chance. Yeah.
I had
Mhm.
we were flying down a freeway one time, and a work ladder fell off a truck that was holding a bunch of scaffolding, and I was probably doing like, I don't know, 100, 120. And I didn't have time to get out of the way. This ladder was coming sliding across the freeway. And I just, I wheelied up so that my back tire only took the hit, and I rode over the ladder. And we were pretty lucky because we had just had a friend hit a ladder like a month before that and went down and like ricocheted off like 3 cars as he was sliding down the freeway. And then
Did he live?
I fucking got lucky. I fucking got the wheel up in front.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like people don't realize, like sometimes shit like that, or you're going fast and you hit a huge pothole, and if you don't know how to take the hit, and you panic and you fucking counter steer out, boom.
Dude, most people lay their bikes down when they panic.
I know. That's what I try to tell
Especially
people.
around corners. Like if you panic, if you think you're going too fast around a corner and you panic, you're more likely to lay the bike down. If you just put your knee to the freaking concrete and wrap it around and keep your speed consistent and don't brake, you're more likely to come out of it.
Look where you want to end up. Look around.
Yeah, you have to target. Otherwise, you target asphyxiate. Like it's
people always do that.
Isn't it when you get kind of wobbly, you should speed up a little bit to kind of smooth it back out?
Yeah, you can do that too. It just depends.
Yeah.
Speed, it's a real. Do you have a stabilizer on your bike?
I don't remember.
Right.
I probably don't.
Yeah, so if you do a lot of twisty stuff, you should get a stabilizer also. It just tightens
Some of
up.
our guys got roll cages and everything.
Yeah, it tightens up your handlebars a little.
I think I do have I think they are on there, but I'm not positive.
It probably comes stock now. Before you had it was aftermarket. 20
Mm-hmm.
years
Well, they're good for wheelies too.
years ago. They are. We used to use them. So you put a stabilizer on your bike, and you could control the tightness as you ride. So you could tighten it all the way to where your handlebars don't bend, and then you could jump on your tank and just throw your hands up and ride down, standing on top of your tank, and your bike won't get wobbly or nothing. That's what we used to use them for stunts and stuff. But
yeah, I've got them then because I ride like that all the time.
I'm sure the newer bikes, they probably already have that. Back in the day,
Actually, that day that I laid it down, we were getting videos down that road, and there's actually a video of me standing up, no hands on the bike, on the same road. I just have to get it, figure out who's got it.
Yeah.
But that's ironic that you said that. because I have a video of me doing it that same day on the same road.
Yeah, man, getting into stunts and stuff is it's fun, but you got to have a stunt bike, a bike that you're
Mhm.
okay with laying down, and you don't have the fairings on it, and either put a cage on or some big,
Yep,
big spikes on the sides to protect the engine at least.
some big spikes.
Yeah, just pegs. I don't know, man. Like you guys, how long you been riding for?
I've been riding since I was little, but riding like street bikes, I've been riding for about 3 years.
3 years. Yeah,
Like really riding though, not like most people say, "Oh, I've been riding for 5 years," and they pulled the bike out eight
yeah,
times to go on a highway ride. I mean,
Mhm.
I've been riding 3 years like twisties, riding 3 years.
yeah, yeah. We were riding twisties in high school. Like we all had bikes. 16, we got
Yeah,
bikes.
like I learned how to ride on a dirt bike.
Yeah, yeah. Right, man. It's fun, but it's dangerous, bro.
hmm Yeah, you might end up in the hospital with 2 broken legs and 2 broken arms
Yeah, could be
and road
worse.
rash.
Could end up at a funeral.
Yes.
Well, then it would be somebody else's problem.
Would be oh shit.
It wouldn't be mine anymore.
No, man. I bet we won't. We'll save this. We'll check in with you in a couple weeks. But I just know you're getting fired up watching all this stuff on Facebook, all the protesting, all the rioting,
Bro.
all the what the governor's saying. I know we can go on for another hour with that.
Yeah.
So we'll we'll leave a little taste of that because I know you're pretty open with your opinions and stuff,
hmm
which I like. And you piss off a good amount of people, and a
That's
good amount,
good. That's what I want. It makes them think.
and they agree with you too. Though there's a good amount that agree with you, and there's a good amount that you piss off, and then even though you piss people off, even when I piss people off, they don't delete me. We're still friends. Some people,
hmm
not everyone's gonna agree with each other, and that's okay. But
It's
you,
just about not forcing. If you have an opinionated claim that's not factual, that's fine. You can have your opinion, but don't force your opinion onto me. When you're talking about I'm forced to stay inside and I'm forced to wear a mask over something that's not even affected a trillionth of a percentage of the
yeah,
population.
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Like,
Yeah,
don't tell me what to do at that point because I can do basic math and I can see the numbers.
that's the thing with me. Like I'm a numbers guy. I'm looking at the numbers, and
Yeah, I mean, and the media is blowing it up like, oh, the 10% of this and 30% of this. Okay, well, 0.00002% of the population is affected.
I think what a lot of times, and you probably see this, is people get super sensitive, and when you're trying to prove, they're trying to prove their point, and you're trying to prove your point and how you see it, how you feel safe because the percentage is so, and they automatically want to take that you don't care about people dying. Yeah, I'm talking about with everybody, like people, and it's
Yeah,
like
that's the first thing they do. Oh, why don't
never,
you go talk to the survivors,
I don't
the
want no
people
one
that
to
are
die.
surviving?
I don't want
Yeah.
no one,
Yeah.
but
People are so quick to virtue signal and so quick to jump to conclusions,
like
Because
I would
that's
have a feeling. I would have a feeling. I'm not a sad, depressed kind of guy, but I can't imagine if when they shut my gym down, if all my members pulled out, like all my members stayed. They're like, dude, we're gonna pay no matter what.
Yeah.
mhm.
So I don't know that feeling, like, but I can only imagine, like, dude, what if that feeling happened and like my bills are due, and I'm like, I can't pay my bills. Like, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be sad. Who knows what I'm gonna think? That's a scary version of. I don't want to imagine myself.
I always tell people. I told people when this all started and Bashir started all of his tyrannical nonsense that number one, Section 5 of the Kentucky Bill of Rights prohibits everything that's been done. So he's already openly committed treason based on that act alone. If I owned a business, I would have had militia outside of my business from day one. And they would have been told that any government official, any cop that's complying and that is violating, infringing on their oath is not to be on my property or inside of my business. And anybody who has a problem with that, same thing as well. And I think that's what everybody should have done. And there were businesses that were doing that. And you know what the government did? They cut their water and electricity off because they couldn't do anything else. So now so that didn't work, and people started figuring it out. And now you have the state using black people as martyrs to push the same agenda that they couldn't push with the coronavirus because it didn't hold the weight that they claimed it held, and everybody started catching up on it and everybody got tired of it. The problem is now people are rioting in based on the idea of, oh, we're going to start a revolution and get Trump out of office, or it's this political nonsense or this or that, or it's, we're saving the black race or whatever bullshit it is that people are coming up with to justify their egos and make them feel good about themselves. Really, they're just using them as martyrs, and it's really racist in itself, the whole thing. What should have been happening was people should have been protesting the way that they're protesting months ago. But instead, these same people that are calling people racist and all this shit are the same people that were telling me I have to wear a mask and were telling me I have to stay in my house because my socialist governor told me to. They're the same ones that would have snitched when Hitler was in charge of Germany.
Yeah.
And basically what they're doing is they're using the same tactics that Hitler did. They're using social justice politics to divide the country. And now you have this black versus white problem instead of us versus them. And you have people looting Target and small mom and pop shops and breaking into them and destroying them instead of going after the Capitol building, instead of going after government buildings, instead of going after officials that are the problem.
Right. Yeah, that's my only problem with what I'm seeing going on. It's like, dude, you guys are destroying like people's businesses, like you're where you live, especially where you live. Like you're
exactly
like,
why
you're shitting where you
oh
live.
because we're upset, we're mad, people are dying. Okay, so you're going to destroy somebody's business that they've worked their whole life to build instead of going after the people that
I
you
saw
are
that
claiming you hate so much.
lady getting beat with a 2x4. Dude,
Yeah.
Shit.
Horrible.
That trucker
Yeah,
that was
dude.
dragged out of his truck
Yeah.
and beaten
And
by
see,
a
that's
mob.
dude, that stuff makes me so mad because if that was me in that situation, I'm gonna mag dump.
I'm running over people.
Yeah.
I'm mag dumping and I'm running people over. But see, that's the thing, is they have demasculated society so much to the point where people don't think it's right to do that now.
Right.
There are literally people defending people that are breaking into people's homes and breaking into businesses saying, oh, stealing is not a reason for somebody to be murdered. Okay, if you take my property, I'm a sovereign citizen, I'm a free citizen. If you infringe on my rights and take my property, I'm going to take your life. If you break my car window and threaten my life, you are putting your life at risk to take mine. And you're not going to win that battle. But you have so many people that are just putting up with it, that are letting it happen. And oh, we got it on video. He broke his window. Oh, it's so cool. Right. It's so crazy. It's so trendy. Everybody get out and riot and do it.
Yeah,
but then you get somebody like,
I don't follow sports, but I shared that basketball player. What was it? J.R. Smith or something. And he was driving and someone smashed his window and he chased him down. And there's a video of him just stomping this guy down. And I was wondering, I was like, why does this look so weird? Because it's like his feet are so big and he had white shoes on. And then I looked him up because I was like, who is this guy? And I looked him up. It's like, oh, it's an NBA player. And he wears a size 18 shoe. And I was like, oh my God, that would be the worst beating, being stomped with the 18.
That would just like wrap around your entire head.
Yeah. And there's a
Dude,
video.
can you imagine like what his girl goes through on a daily basis? Dog, she's getting impaled.
Please no more.
You got 5 minutes.
God, dude, that'd be the worst. But yeah, so that guy, the basketball player, he made a post, I guess, a live feed, and he's like, "Hey, before you guys see it in the news, yeah, I chased down the motherfucker that's smashed my window, and I put a beating on him." And he's like, "You don't do that. You don't break
Exactly.
innocent people's windows." But I like that. I was laughing, and then there's a video of John Jones walking up to people that are spray painting vandalized. He's like, "Give me your spray cans." And they just give it to him, like,
Yeah.
"Okay, go."
Those little Antifa
Dude, that's
twinks.
dog. That's what kills me too. Is these people? Those are the same people that are like, "Oh, revolution. We're gonna get Trump out. Let's have a civil war." Like, dude, you're a coward. You're not gonna fight that war, and you have no idea what war is.
Yeah.
And I just like and those are the same people like, "Oh, America's a war zone right now." Did you have no? You can't even fathom that kind of situation. And when it pops off, it's going to be patriots that are fighting it. It's going to be vets. It's going to be militia that are fighting that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not going to be these little Antifa fucking beta boys and these college kids that are flipping over tables, screaming at the sky because, "Oh, Trump hurt my feelings today."
Exactly, dude.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And but they'll
Yeah.
start it. They'll start it, and they'll let everybody else fight it, and the strong will survive. And at the end of the day, it's basically what it's going to come down to. I mean, and they're going to be, over there crying or whatever.
It is. It is crazy. But yeah, I'm trying to think of some people I want to put, because I think I could have 6 people on a podcast like this. And I want to have maybe Paul Hogan, a cop, and maybe a Louisville
Ian
cop.
Lawler.
Maybe Ian Lawler. I want to get a couple people that opinion, and not start an argument with everybody, but just get everyone's opinion. Some people might not agree and stuff. So I'm thinking about doing that in 2 weeks, and I'll let you know for sure.
I'll probably still be here.
Hopefully Ethan will bring you some cookies.
I know, dude. We should sneak everybody in here, and then we could do it here.
Deliver the cookies.
Live from the hospital room.
Live. We get kicked out so fast. It would take no time.
We could dress up as nurses, bro.
Yeah.
Shoot it like a porno.
All right.
Why are there so many nurses in here? What's going on?
Where's your shirt off?
I have my video camera on my laptop. They're like, "What is going on in here?"
Why is your badge down there?
Man, Cory, I appreciate you jumping on, man. That's why I wanted to just. I know there's a ton of people just having questions too, asking about you, and because your Facebook post, you'll post something and then you'll forget it and not talk about you being in the hospital, and just people want to know.
Yeah, I made an update today because
died, but I guess I told a lot of people you just died. They're like, "Hey, what happened to Cory?"
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, were they upset? I hope they cried.
They're like, "Rest in peace, you motherfucker."
You fucking piece of shit.
No, I didn't.
I can hear him now.
I didn't tell nobody that, but I wanted to check in with you, dude, for your motorcycle accident, and then in 2 weeks, let's get together and we'll chat a little bit of the crazy world that's going on, dude. And
sounds good to me. I love to have those talks.
A speedy recovery for you, dude. I think you'll have one, dude. You're a healthy dude.
I hope so, man. I'm ready to walk again.
Don't give those nurses too bad of a time. And quit getting hand jobs in the hospital, bro, because the cameras are watching you.
Shit, I don't be doing that, dude. Dude, Ashley's actually been taking really good care of me in here.
Ashley, no sponge baths for him, okay? Because the cameras are.
Yeah.
Nah, she's been taking really good care of me for real. She's been here almost every day that she can be when she's not getting kicked out because we sneak her in. But
that's good though, man. No, man. I know it sucks, man, but if you ever need a chat, man, I'm always around too, dude. I'm home all day. We could fucking fuck around, get on the live feed. Doesn't have to be a podcast. I could just go live.
Hey, we can fuck around with it.
We'll fuck around with it. But I'll keep in touch, bro. Ethan,
All right, homie.
I'll see you later. You guys follow Cory. You can see where he's at. Cory Holbrook, Ethan, the Boss Goss, and Adam Gomez everywhere. Open Mat Chat everywhere. Give it up to Cory. He's doing this in his hospital bed, bro. Show us your room. Show us your room real quick. People watching video. Look at this.
That's luxurious.
It's a big room. That's
Yeah.
kind of big.
Yeah, bro.
But
we
they need
be doing it up in here.
I
Can we
might
get
go
a-
get in a
we can get-
motorcycle wreck.
No, you don't.
Go on
It's
vacation.
not worth it.
How bad?
Hey, bro. The water pressure here is it's good, my guy.
It's good. All right, dude.
It's good.
Peace out, guys. I'm ending this broadcast.
Peace. Thanks for being on, man.
Thanks, bro.
Appreciate y'all.
Please like. Peace.
Ugh.